Hey crew, alright, so we're going to try this thing. I'm going to call it a 7-minute AMRAP is basically what we're going to do. What we're looking to do is kind of do a glossary and just kind of talk about things CrossFit, CrossFit related. So we're going to start off, but we're going to keep it under a good timer. So we're going to do this, help me out with the name. 7-minute AMRAP doesn't sound very good, but we want to basically hold ourselves to a 7-minute conversation. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going to kick this thing off, and in discussions with a bunch of other folks, well, this morning I had a question, what is an EMOM? Because today's workout is an EMOM. So I figure what better place to start off than kind of describing what the workouts are. So hopefully you can still hear me. Hopefully the drone of the fans aren't too bad. It's about 100% humidity and about 80 degrees. So we're going to deal with this. So if we're going to call it a 7-minute AMRAP, what is an AMRAP? So an AMRAP is an acronym stands for as many rounds or reps as possible. So depending on the workout, you're going to try to get as many rounds as possible. So if it's like a triplet or something along those lines, and a triplet basically means 3 movements, or you may hear of a couplet, which has 2 movements. Or you may hear of a chipper, which has a bunch. You can have 10, 12 different movements in a chipper, and you just kind of chip through them one at a time. So if you're doing an AMRAP that is a chipper, you may have 10 movements, and you have a set time to do so, 7 minutes in this case, almost 1.5 of which are gone. So you have to get through as many reps as possible. Maybe you have a couplet of pull-ups and thrusters, and you only have 5 minutes to get through that. Think any of the 0.5 workouts for the open early on. So you only have 5 minutes to get through 3 rounds of 15 thrusters, 15 chest to bar pull-ups. And if you get through that, you get, anyway. So that's what an AMRAP is. An EMOM, EMOTM, EMOM, some people will leave off the T. There's a strong debate between me and another gym owner in the area. Every minute on the minute. Basically, if you're going to use the O and on, I think you got to use the T and the. So every minute on the minute. That basically means, like today's workout, you have a full minute to do 35 double unders, and then the next minute you have a full minute to do 12 sit-ups, and then the next minute you have time to do that. Some workouts are going to be one of Will's favorites. Every minute on the minute, do 12 wall balls. So you're doing 12 wall balls every time. Whatever time you have left over in the minute, you get your rest. So you move quickly, you get some rest. So it's kind of an interval type workout. AFAP, I don't use that acronym very much in our programming, but it gets used a lot in other programs. I usually say 3 rounds for time, or 4 rounds for time, or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for time. Basically, it boils down to as fast as possible. So the faster you get it done, theoretically, the more work capacity you have. Once again, within CrossFit, everything is measurable and scalable, or measurable and repeatable. That way we know if we do thrusters and pull-ups again, it's the exact same workout, we do more reps in that set time frame, we know we are fitter. If we do the exact same workout for as fast as possible, think Fran, 21-15-9, thrusters and pull-ups. If I do that faster than I did it last time, then I am fitter in that arena. So that's just another type of, that's the more common CrossFit workout. You're going to see rounds for time, or a chipper is just, once again, those 10 movements for time, as fast as you can. Filthy 50 is one of those, where you have 10 movements of 50 reps each, and how fast can you burn through all of those different movements. So, Tabata. A Tabata, it's not an acronym, it's just a funny name. It's actually named after Dr. Tabata, who is the guy that kind of invented it. Basically what that boils down to is 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. So you're looking at a total of 30 seconds. Typically you see those in groups of 4 or 8. So you're doing 2 minutes of work or 4 minutes of work. And it's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So this morning I did a workout of Tabata row, Tabata skier, Tabata assault bike, 4 minutes on each one with 1 minute rest in between. So basically it was a 15-minute workout. So I went through, 24 different, sorry, I had it set for 28 because I had minute rest in there too. 24 different Tabata intervals, and I was trying to get as many calories as I could during that time frame. So it gives you quick burst of energy, short rest. Quick burst of energy, short rest. Great for lactic acid threshold training. Easy for me to say. One thing that my lovely wife wanted me to be sure and hit on is sets and reps. You'll see we just got done with our deadlift cycle of 6 sets of 5. You may see 5 sets of 2, or my favorite, 7 by 1. Basically what that means is sets by reps. So what that means is we did 6 sets of 5 reps. So I'm going to pick that barbell up 5 times and put it down for 6 sets. And you have 2 different ways we could do that. You have progressive or sets across. This is the way I say it. So if I'm doing 7 sets of 1 progressive, I'm working up to a heavy set of 1. So if I'm doing deadlifts, so maybe it's a 350, then a 375, then a 385, then a 395, then a 405, and I don't know if I'm at 7 yet because I didn't count, but that's probably about where I'm going to cap out. 405, 410, I hope. We'll find out Thursday. That's progressive. Sets across is what we've been doing on our deadlift cycle. So we started off with 6 sets of 5 at 65%. So you have 65% of your 1 rep on the bar, and I'm doing that 6 sets of 5. So in essence, 30 reps. You're just doing them 5 at a time. So those are your 2 differences in terms of progressive versus sets across. And my timer's winding down. I'm down to 50 seconds. So what did I leave out? Please comment in the comment sections below. We're going to post these on YouTube as well as on Facebook and so forth, so it'll be there for prosperity. So as we have new members come in and they look at you and say, hey, what's an EMOT? And you say, hey, you know what? There's actually a video out there where Jared rambled about what it is. And you go out there and look at it. What else do you guys want us to talk about? What did I leave off here? Is there a different type of workout that I don't know that I left off? Or is there something else that you're interested in? I'm hopefully going to touch on each one of the lifts, or at least the series of lift, press, push, squats, so forth. We're going to talk about nutrition. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I got 10 seconds left. Now it's down to crunch time. Let me know what you have to say. Post it in the comments below, and I will see you next time on a 7-minute